Thanks for joining me here at the Quaker community. Beautiful summer's day, 30th of May, 2021. I'd like to share with you the recent developments we've made, Sqale, projects that we're doing and what you can do with Sqale. Sqale is a new tool. It's an alternative economic suited for networks. Kind of creates a gift economic. It's very simple. This has been shared with you, and when they shared it with you, you'll see your balance has gone up. They've actually shared it with you with money. And if you decide to share this with other people, you will share with money. You give a thing and you give money. It's one of the functions. So one of the more recent updates we've made to the Sqale app is that we now have not only the distribution graph to be able to see who you shared with, but you also can see a graph of the thanks that different members within a group or a network have been giving each other. And it replaces the review system or 360 reviews and various other cumbersome models of trying to track different values that different people have within a group. We've also included a feature where you can see not only the most recent members, but you can also see who has converted money into credits. It's like a leaderboard, and who has supported Sqale directly. As the founder, I have committed to distributing the dividends that I eventually will achieve from this from the company to all the early adopters of the app. First 10,000 people, the first 100,000, first million people. So just by inviting your friend to this without adding any money whatsoever, they will be getting a reward. Okay. So now there's numerous other features that have been developed. But have a look, just poke around. Best way to play around with Sqale is just to find out how it works. It's just to poke around, just tap things and see what they do. One of the projects that we're initiating here on Sqale is regeneration of city centres. With COVID, the restrictions are lifting. Every council, certainly in the UK, is working on how do we get people back into the city centres. Now, what we're introducing with Sqale in the background, we can track value and we can create a sustainable money flow for any initiatives that are authentic and organic. So rather than it being artificially induced, it is something which is authentic and regenerative, authentically regenerative within the city centres. And I've developed a tool called the Action Cycle, which is the minimal tool by which a group of people can gather together, which you may be part, to achieve beyond realistic objectives. Okay. So if you're interested in that, or if you know anybody that's interested in that, or you know people in the council, then please do share this forwards until eventually there are members in your local council that are looking at this video. Say, oh, this is interesting, I want to take part. There are three main features or functions that the app can do. The first is before meetings. Now, meetings are very important because it's to do with making decisions. I've been to too many meetings and it's about information, and it should not be about information. Information should be distributed beforehand, and the point of a meeting is to get commitment on a decision on action. So what you can do with Sqale is a very easy way is you share the content with your colleagues for the meeting, and they can value, so you just get a rough idea of the number, valuation of it, but also you can see comments. Individuals are encouraged to comment on it, and so you get an idea of what the agenda is, and you start focusing on what the decision points are required by the group. Very simple and elegant use of the app. Another one is to replace 360s, to place these cumbersome review sessions is we just allow individuals within a team, a department, within a network to thank each other, to track value, to track what other people do that are useful for you, for each individual. And then we have this relative value algorithm that kind of averages. And so you can see the different people and how they're engaging, interacting. You can see yourself within this network. And that could also be used as a basis for any kind of bonus. Okay. It also can be, it's a very powerful tool, and it can be used as a basis for weighted democracy. So when decisions are being made, the people that have contributed the most have got more kind of power. It's not just one person, one vote, but it starts becoming a weighted democracy. The third and possibly the most important use case, as far as I'm concerned, is the virality. Virality being the sharing, the viral distribution, and revenue generation for any digital content without any advertising. Now, me, as the founder, I'd like it to be like a charity or some kind of social innovation or something that wants to have a social impact, which is good for the betterment of humanity. I would love for that to be the thing that goes viral first with Sqale. So if you know anybody that's working at a charity, then please share this forwards or get in touch with me so that we can actually produce a more attractive approach to a charity, possibly the directing, the marketing director, so on and so forth. The objective then is to use the system, use the gifting, the pay it forwards mechanism that we have within Sqale, which is natural to it, to basically share what we value with people we value, to effect social change in a sustainable way, in a quick way, and a powerful way. I'm a founder of Sqale. My name is David Pinto, and this tool in our hands can change the world. But it really does depend on the people who use it. Okay, a tool is just a tool. It's how we use it. Like in this garden here, it's how we use the tools. The people who made this garden. It's not the tools themselves. Okay. Before we get AI up to a certain level of sophistication, we get cut out of that decision-making process. I think we should attempt to grapple back some of that decision-making process and action that we can now, as human beings, do before the environmental conditions worsen and before the economic and political instabilities tear us apart. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for being here with me for a while. Welcome, and be well.